Hello guys, this is the DEI Club of Dutchtown High School in Ascension Parish. Did you know that we are having a Black History Month program on Wednesday, February 23rd? Yeah, we are, so yeah. Check that out. But today, you're gonna get a little taste of some Black history. So let's get into it.
Did you know Black History Month originally started off as Negro History Week?
Negro History Week started off in 1926 by historian Carter G. Woodson.
Woodson's goal was for all ethnic backgrounds to learn about Black experiences. This doesn't just include inequality. It also includes heritage and culture.
Okay, you guys, Woodson didn't choose February because it was the shortest month. He chose it because it had the birthdays of two famous abolitionists, Frederick Douglass and Abe Lincoln. Yeah!
Due to the civil rights movement and the fact that obviously the U.S. would be nowhere without Black innovation, the U.S. presidents since 1976 have observed February as Black History Month.
While you all might know Malcolm X, here are some things you didn't know. Malcolm X was, unlike Martin Luther King Jr., opposed to the integration of blacks and whites. He wanted a stronger Black community together as one. Malcolm X was Muslim, and after his trip to the Mecca, a prominent figure and trip in Islam culture, he changed his mind and began reappraising his thoughts on integration and the white man.
How's it going, everybody? I bet y'all have heard of Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali, he was a very, very, very influential African American in our society. So what he did was, when it was time for the Vietnam War, he decided that he wasn't going to fight for the war. Why? Because the Vietnamese never treated him like the Americans did. So why should he fight for the Americans when they're treating him that way? He said that things should be fixed internally before they should go to war with countries like Vietnam.
A historical Black figure that you may not have known is Toni Stone.
Toni Stone is one of the first 3 African-American women to play in a baseball league.
Ruby Bridges, the first Black girl to integrate any public school in the United States. Because of her, I have an opportunity to get into free education. Follow me, let's slide into this classroom. My best friend right here, Hayden Vadrina. Because of Ruby, I have the opportunity to sit right next to him in class and get the same equal chance at an education. Thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about the modern day success of African Americans. For those of you who don't know, success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose.
In today's society, they have a whole bunch of modern Black-owned businesses, such as
nail techs, barbershops, retail, bakeries, etc. An example of a modern, successful Black person is Kamala Harris. Kamala was the first female Black vice president of the United States.
As we may know, there are a whole bunch of Black leaders in this world.
And not only are African Americans becoming more and more successful, but we're also making our ancestors proud.
And making our history better.
Hey! Let's talk about Black Lives Matter. Because we do matter.
The Black Lives Matter movement was started in 2013.
That's right, this was a political and social movement put in place to fight against racism, inequality, and injustice within the Black community.
Whenever supporters get together, they protest against acts of police brutality and violence that derive from racism.
A lot of people say that Black Lives Matter organizations are rowdy and all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. Well, only 7% of Black Lives Matter protests were violent, which means the other 93% were peaceful.
The Black Lives Matter movement is still going strong today and has been changing laws since 2013. You too can be a part of the Black Lives Matter movement by simply believing that Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this mini Black History Month program. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned in with DEI's upcoming events.